12-year-olds made this movie.
Yeah.
But not in a negative way. It's like... It's not like this movie pretended to be something it wasn't.
Right.
It knew exactly what it was, and John Turteltaub handled it wonderfully.
Yeah.
He's a great director, and I enjoyed the director cut more, a little more meat to the bone. But this movie, once again, it's not my favorite film, but it's my favorite movie. What I mean is, I understand it's not a great film, but it's my favorite movie to watch, and it gives me, like we talk about on this podcast, it gives me everything I want.
Yeah. And I completely agree with that. Like, as far as it's in a good way of, I think you can use that with a lot of movies that we talk about, but you watch movies like this or The Wizard and other stuff too, but it's like I could see 12-year-olds, 9-year-olds, whatever, making this movie, and then a grown-up director saying, "Yeah, that's fun. That's what you kids like. Let's do that.
Let's see if we can write that into understandable way."
Right. It's just like toy soldiers in a more teenager way. Like, yes, I could see teenage me being in I always thought teenage me being in a private school. Yes, I would try to call a sex hotline with my buddies down in the basement and try to smuggle and make whiskey or whatever I could out of breath, scope or anything like that. This is what 12-year-olds would do. Like, that's what's fun about it.
And so when they have these weird things where Colt gets to look through his FBI dossier and they fire 9 shots instead of 6, and all these strange things happen, like there's $50,000 for what appears to be a warehouse full of arms.
Yeah.
And he doesn't recognize him. I think, you just don't care. I think it gets a full pass from me on any of that shit.
I could see that dossier part being like, Turteltaub being like, well, wait, maybe we can't just have her say that and him pick it up, and then Trainer or somebody, one of the kids just saying to him, well, why not? It's just laying there. Like, of course, why not? It's just laying there. Like, why? If I was a kid, I would pick it up too and just be like, I'm going to look at it, kind of thing.
They, Max Elliott Slade remembers this fondly. He thinks everyone else does too. Oddly, there's hardly any interviews about this.
Yeah.
I mean, you and I talked about, there was a Jay Leno interview on the Tonight Show.
Can't find it anywhere.
There's a picture of it you can buy for $12. But I can't find the video.
Not autographed.
I looked for Leno episodes that I could watch fully. Maybe they're an NBC app. Maybe they're a Peacock or something like that, or whatever he's on. Maybe we can find it. But if you have any personal stories with 3 ninjas, let us know all about it. We'd love to hear them. I think this movie is pretty important to any young boy or girl from ages like 25 to 40.
Yeah.
It probably had some type of impact, though Marcus skipped by.
I did. I wish I wouldn't have. I really felt bad watching this, that I wish that younger me could have watched this. And I see definitely where all your enthusiasm for this movie comes from. Everything that you have from the poster, the movie premiere, like banner that we have, that we'll post as well on our Instagram, and some other cool stuff that Adam has. But it definitely was a fun movie to watch.
And I hope they do something with the franchise. It's even if kids right now don't remember the franchise, the premise is perfect.
Yeah, Kids as Ninjas is always fun.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
What's not to like?
Yeah.
So, anyway, that was 3 Ninjas. Like we said, what are your memories with it? bbkaratepodcast@gmail.com. Any last thoughts on 3 Ninjas before we go, Marcus?
I kind of want to see the last one now that you said how bad it is. I think I'm going to watch the...
Knuckle Up?
No, the...
High Noon and Mega Mountain?
Yeah, that one.
Marcus was kind enough to give me a VHS copy of that as well.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
And I've never watched that movie all the way
through. He said this was the worst one. Right when I handed it to
It is. And it's a movie I never would have bought for myself, especially on a VHS. Yeah. But that market's about to explode, so maybe I got to...
There you go.
Maybe I got a gem on my hand. I also own all of these movies on Laserdisc.
Nice.
Fun fact. Cool. Yeah. So we'll get pictures of those up. Thank you all for joining us for 3 Ninjas, my favorite movie, and now maybe Marcus's too. And thanks for joining us on Bullets,
Bourbon,
and Karate.
Rocky loves Emily. Rocky loves Emily. Rocky loves
What's going on?
My brothers are retarded.
What time are you guys gonna go to school tomorrow?
Around 4 to 8, I guess.
Emily. Rocky loves Emily. Rocky loves Emily.